Yeah, so I'm okay, yeah, so I'm right here. I'm taking on the Minnesota Twins. And I think I'm up by a game, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. 0-0. Yeah. So how's everybody been?
So the Yankees entered the day with a 2-1 lead in the series. Heidi, tell me about the mindset of this team headed into Game 4.
Matt, in talking to this group before the game, I noticed a real sense of determination. One player stated their outlook quite clearly, saying, we've got a chance here to take control of this series, and if we don't get it done, we're right back where we started. So it's a major opportunity, and we want to capitalize. It sounds to me like a team looking to keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
I don't know.
The first baseman, OMGhexno-edagain.
There's one thing I have to do, though. I have to go online. There, now my friends can see what I'm doing in this case. I'm trying to go online.
First delivery to him on the way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
But no problem at first, and that's the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Right to him. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now here it comes. In the air out to straightaway left. Rosario is there, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 58, Tyler Line.
There we go.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they
All right, I'm back.
End up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Now the 1-0 is low and outside for a ball.
Too low to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Actually, I can just do this while I'm doing it here. Save and exit. Confirm, save and exit. Okay, hold up, everyone. Just in case I get... Yeah, see, I gotta get there. I gotta get rid of that. There we go. All right, that's better. Now we're good. Can't have any copywriting issues. That would suck. I don't need any of that stuff.
So the Yankees entered the day with a 2-1 lead in the series. Heidi, tell me about the mindset of this team headed into Game 4. Digging in to try it again, Luis Arias. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is there, 2 down.
Perfect.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for Minnesota thus far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Urshela in foul ground. And the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no...
Moving off the designated hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yelich.
Thanks for catch up to the strike again.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. Looking to send him packing again. A bouncer to the left side. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Cave has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely. Now at the plate, Torres. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in.
The other place that
from the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Yelich is running. Strike called. Now the throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Clearly they were hoping to be aggressive and doing some running tonight, but I think they're going to need to adapt now. It's not working, and you just can't keep running into outs.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
And he'll step on the bag himself. And now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
No left fielder, Eddie.
Tommy Kingley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for the
First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder, and they have taken the lead.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
No balls and 1 strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Lifetime versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will bang up against the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Snap throw from the catcher, but he gets back in time. Donaldson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-1 to him now. Again to first.
What?
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
At plate for Polanco. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone.
That's
That'll
the
bring
worst
up
guy
the
to face
outfielder,
right
Max
now.
Kepler.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
One more.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Throw to first, and he saw it coming that time, back in standing. 1 run, 6 hits, and 2 errors for Minnesota thus far. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
High in the air out to center field. Stanton has a read on it.
Oh, thank God.
And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Twins forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Twins lead it 1-2. New inning set to get underway. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jonathan Villar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Down a little bit more.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit to first. Donaldson's up with it. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
And now pitch on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight.
Gone.
Striding into the box, Luis Arias. They'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Bulls. Number 57, Chad.
Pitch on the way. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. In his career, Sano has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Ripped down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and his side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, but they lead it 1-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Fouled off. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches.
I wonder who I've gotten the, do I have the speed on the base pads? Yeah, I do. Yeah.
But he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Brett Gardner will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. From the belt, the pitch out, nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Reined in. The second for 1, and nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Striding forward now is the DH, Christian Yelich. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 out with a man at first. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So the Twins, with this clutch win, have just evened up this league championship series at 2 games each.
And that's a heck of a lot better than being down 3 games to 1. This was a clutch win, if you ask me.
Yeah, and now we've got a great series on our hands. It's down to the best of 3 to get into the World Series, and you can bet both sides are going to do everything they can to avoid watching it from their couches. Can't beat October baseball, boys.
My back's wrecked. Oh, boy. Yeah, I need to win this. Oh, wow, really?
Let's go down to the field for a report. Heidi, what did the players share with you heading into this contest?
Matt, what was once a best-of-7 series has been reduced to a best-of-3 set to determine which of these teams will move on to the Fall Classic. And players on both sides are seeming to enjoy the challenge that this high-stakes situation brings. One player told me, it's baseball played at its highest level, and it brings out the best in everyone. If you really love competition, then you just love to be a part of it. I wouldn't want it any other way.
Popped him up. Arias will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning.
What a catch.
So striding forward now, Luis Arias, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's hitless in 6 tries. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Long out.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
This is why when I pick this guy up, I say
fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
2 balls and a strike now. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Gonna try to take him out with the fastball.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Do a bit of a stream today after you guys some of the stuff that I've been doing lately.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Fouled away.
My right foot's up there, and then I'll stay out there. I didn't get the work, but...
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he fouls this one off. Once again a 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. The next twin up, Mitch Garver, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw to third. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set, the 0-1. Down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and... First offering on its way. Scorched to third.
Oh my God, this guy's deep.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Sanchez is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
This is in the air to left.
Let's go.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Let's go.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
One out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Now the 2-1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Yeah, I'm starting to catch these guys quickly now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game. And that one...
Fuck.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changes up on him, and that's in the dirt for a ball. Cruz, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Please don't be a mistake pitch.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Okay,
and this is fouled at the plate.
The
0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him.
That's 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Bull's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Swung on and missed, 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Base hit into right center.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Line toward the gap in left center. Cave slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And here's Christian Yelich now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
The 0-2 once more.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And another foul ball. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Mounted to the left side and into left field for a 1-out hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Get out of here.
At the plate now, Tommy Pham. Belted high in the air out to left.
Let's go.
Back goes Rosario at the track.
Let's go.
The wall. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Go. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. His second home run of the series, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hat like that in the league.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Wind up and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Good ball.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side.
That's ridiculous.
Stepping up to the plate, Luis Arias. He's set to lead it off in the Minnesota end of the 6th. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
That's a good start.
Digging in, Miguel Sano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Fouled away.
That slider again. He doesn't need it.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Nice. Let's go.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Lifted the other way down the left field line.
Lucky
and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning.
Let's go. Let's get the bats going.
In now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Let's go.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Gio Urshela stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a dive, but he's back.
Okay, you know what? I have to take that off. Fielding. Fielding decision. Right, throwing decision off. Fielding decision assist. I don't need assist though. Auto. Assist, the game will move your fielder a few steps forward the ball before giving you control. Auto, field the ball for you. Okay, well then that's the one I want to use, obviously. Okay, whatever. I just don't want to
on at first, nobody out. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball just inside. Clippard, a former member of the Cleveland Indians, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
Let's go.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Back goes Rosario. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. There's one. On the first, it's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the... Striding in, Mitch Garver. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul.
The fundamentals of baseball.
Here comes the 0-1.
Have to take that.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. The pitch.
Too smart.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
That's in there, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
He's fire now. 9.
And he fouls this one off.
No, I don't know about that one. No.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch.
Maybe.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Okay, so I got 2 innings to go.
Tyler Duffy has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. In there, strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Giancarlo Stanton now hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. He hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1-1 the count. Now here it comes. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
Nope.
We have 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Swing and a liner.
Oh, he caught the ball.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Nope.
3-1 now. Tommy Pham would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And it's fouled away. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
And he's back standing. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 2-0 on the way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field.
Let's go.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Let's go.
And he's in safely to third as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
Nice.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
On third, waiting to come home.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Yankees forced to settle for 1. home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2.
David Torres, man. The card I'm trying to search for right now, actually.
Leading off, Former Flair.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Yeah, let's get the big boy in there right away. Him and like Adam out of unit. Adam out of unit's pretty good. I'm gonna put him in the bullpen. Garrett Cole's energy is starting to go down.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And it's 1-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another full count pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. As a look, now the pitch. Jorge Polanco is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
There to take it is VR, and that's the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A high fastball is in there. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. To second for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
And he popped him up, and that'll get down for a base hit. But it's offline. He scores. And they've taken the lead here in Game 5. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one
I can't believe
I forced to settle for 1. Taylor Rogers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First offering on its way. Jonathan Villar is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how. So coming to the plate, Gio Urshela is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Chopper to short. On the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. So the Twins come up with a big win here in Game 5 to grab a 3-2 advantage in this 7-game series.
And by the odds, that makes them roughly 3-1 favorites to end up in the World Series, Matty V.
Yeah, the pendulum has definitely swung in their favor, but we've seen this in the past, and it can swing right back. I look for a very competitive Game 6, with one fighting for their life and the other trying to close them out and get to the Fall Classic.
Let's go. I lost that one, boys. Got one more game to go, and if I lose this one, it's over. But I'm at home, so maybe I have a chance here. I think I may have kept Garrett Cole in way too long, guys. Just may have. And that really sucks, to be honest with you. No shit, failed. Thank you very much. Oh boy. Okay. Well, if I can't hold on to a 5-0 lead, then I don't know what to say. I'll give that a shot, though. Let me roll a joint up here. First off. Uh-oh. Starting to get the stocks now. That's not good. Stocks and seeds, man. Stocks and seeds. That means it's running. It's a running out by. It's a running out. Alright, let's go. Give me 1 second here, guys. I got J.A. Happ on the mound. He hasn't allowed a run. What? H.A.
Now for a report on where this club finds themselves in the series, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, unfortunately for them, the ever-critical swing game, that is Game 5, didn't go their way, and now they're looking at 2 must-win games standing between them and their World Series dreams. But these competitors are showing no sign of backing away from the challenge. As one team leader put it, if we are in fact the best team, we should be able to win 2 in a row. If we don't, then we can't really claim to have been the best, can we? So it's put up or shut up time.
Leading off the middle fielder
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in now, Max Kepler looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Grounded down the third baseline, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. James Paxton enters the game after the delay, which lasted a little under an hour, but we're ready to go now. Into the box, Luis Arias, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1, here it comes. Paxton has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Luis Arias goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. 1-0 the count. Kepler leads off second with one gone in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I don't think so, man.
From the stretch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
The catcher, number 8.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Garver. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. To the plate now, Eddie Rosario. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
Ball after down.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 5-3. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Past battles with Matt Whistler. He's 1 for 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Judge has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Here it comes. Popped him up. Garver over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you see there, the winner in this series will have most of the country rooting against them as they'll take on the Chicago Cubs in the World Series. No balls and a strike to count. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 6-3 game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Oh my
Play
God,
at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full. It's the Yankees 6 and the Twins 3. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. So digging in now, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise! Aaron Judge burst on the scene, and what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
A little tardy on that swing, and it's well wide of first. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike two. Count remains at 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Ready with another 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Here's Byron Buxton now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Has a look, now the pitch. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton on the run, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Max Kepler. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Low for ball 1. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ball and a strike. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will track it down. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in standing. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Another try to third. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Adam Ottavino answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. First offering on its way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Twins leave the bases loaded. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Bottom of the inning now. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Gonzalez is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 down. So one away here with the bases empty. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Donaldson has room in foul territory, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Pops this one up. Gonzalez onto the grass. He tracks it down. Mitch Garver will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. He's got it. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
I don't know why he couldn't run it in, but okay.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the pitch.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
High in the air out to center field. Stanton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
Right.
Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time for the first down. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy in the wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Christian Yelich. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up square.
Fielded cleanly. Flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead it 6-3. Josh Donaldson digging in now, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before. That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Zach Britton takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. There's a hard hit ball out to left center, and it'll be over the head of the shortstop VR. It's a base hit. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. So take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get it.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
He's got a full swing fastball at least.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Torres at the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local station.
Nice.
Tyler Clippard gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch on its way. The windup, here comes the 0-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Ready on 1 and 2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Garver corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Just missed it.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He does have a full swing fastball.
All even now, 2-2. And the pitch.
Do it. Oh, they can't connect on it. Get it again? Nope.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think you'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And that's low, ball 4. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Sharp ground ball to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The bat, number 29.
Into the box now. Gio Urshela popped him up. Garver is there. Two gone.
Why did he do
Throw
that?
back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh my
so
God.
no runs here on a base hit, no
terrible.
errors, and one man left. At the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Tommy Kingley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Standing in, Mitch Garver. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this will be fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw on the first gets him, and the side is retired. Twins are...
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's the ball.
Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. The 0-1 delivery. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That smoked, but right into the shift. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 54. Aroldis Chapman.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate, where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Popped him up. LeMahieu is there for it. 1 out.
Okay.
Now that.
Standing in, Josh Donaldson. No hits to this point. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Pham is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
1 more to go.
Ready now, Byron Buxton. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. No balls and a strike to count. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Minnesota, good night. So the Yankees get the win they had to have, and guys, get ready for a Game 7.
Matt, this series has been like watching 2 fighters standing toe-to-toe and trading haymakers back and forth, and I can't wait to see what happens in the final round.
Yeah, and I'm confident that whoever comes out on their feet in this one is going to represent their league well in the World Series. But after Game 7, one of these contenders is going to hit the mat and not get up. And it's anybody's guess which one it will be.
This is it. Can make it to the World Series. Oh, playing the whole game. All right. Let's go.
So the Yankees, after setting themselves up so nicely in the series, have suddenly found themselves with their backs to the wall. Heidi, what can you tell us about it?
Well, Matt, after getting a must-win in Game 6, I could tell these players just couldn't wait to play Game 7 for the right to move on to the Fall Classic. We've worked all season to prepare for this, one player told me, and we showed in Game 6 that we're not afraid of a big moment. We're going to leave it all on the field today, and I'm sure those other guys will as well, so get ready for an epic battle. For our sake, guys, I hope he's right.
Fouled straight back.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
on the stretch. Snap throw to first. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice
swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything. In the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1-1.
Now here's the pitch.
No.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Ball even at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
That is good.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. VR onto the grass. He makes the running play. 2 down. At the plate, Mitch Garver. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 3 runs already home here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's taken him deep once. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Aaron.
Odorizzi's ready. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And it's fouled away. Judge is off of first with 2 away.
Come on, Ricky.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0.
Moving off to the clear.
Now batting, Josh Donaldson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping up now, Nelson Cruz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
2 out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him. First pitch on its way. On the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
The 0-1 pitch. Here it comes on 1-1.
Nope.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Okay.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. He gets there to make the play, and the runner's tagging from first. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely.
Batting center, the shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
He's set. Here it comes. Fans off and running. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of
I'm
an
going to
arm.
lose my broadcast, everyone.
1-0 pitch on the way. 1-1 to count now. Villar stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. Certainly a versatile middle infielder playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed the second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball.
Just missing that pitch. I'm going to catch that one.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there are a couple things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Settling in now, Gio Urshela. As a look, now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field. A base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away. So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So our situation is the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Let's go.
The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-2 contest.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit. Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for you.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here.
Hi.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
My mark crossed a little bit. Yeah.
clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
What?
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
In the morning.
Here's the pitch. Ball
It's
2.
small though.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Luis Arias. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Miguel Sano. Throw to first.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. None out, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 4-1.
1 ball, no strike.
Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time. First and second now, 1 man out. Again to third.
Line 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Another payoff pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So it's first and third with 2 away, and here's Donaldson. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Snap throw to first, but he's back in safely.
1-2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in its zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller. Now it will be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Lays off 1-0. drilled down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. And the second.
Have a good
6-2 advantage.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, Hero.
I know everybody wants to hit him.
I mean, sorry.